In 1897, an 8-year-old little girl wrote a letter to the editor of the New York Sun that said, "Dear editor, I am 8 years old. Some of my little friends say there is no Santa Claus. Papa says, if you see it in the sun, it's so. Please tell me the truth. Is there a Santa Claus? Virginia O'Hanlon." My darling Kate, you asked me the very same question when you were about that age. You said that your friends told you there was no such thing as Santa Claus. That Christmas, you received a book that had the editor's reply to Virginia in it. I remember sitting and reading it to you, and now I would like to do that again for you, and for you, Chad, and also for you, Christopher. So with apologies to the original author, Editor Francis Church, and with a southern drawl and a mother's love, here it goes. Dear Kate, your little friends are wrong. They have been affected by the skepticism of a skeptical age. They do not believe except what they see. They think that nothing can be which is not comprehensible by their little minds. All minds, my darling Kate, whether they be men's or children's, are little. In this great universe of ours, man is a mere insect, an ant, in his intellect, as compared with the boundless world about him, as measured by the intelligence capable of grasping the whole truth and knowledge. Yes, oh yes, there is a Santa Claus. He exists as certainly as love and generosity and devotion exist. And you know that they abound and give to your life its highest beauty and joy. Alas, how dreary would be the world if there were no Santa Claus. It would be as dreary as if there were no Kates or Chads or Christophers. There would be no childlike faith then, no poetry, no romance to make tolerable this existence. We should have no enjoyment except in sense and sight. The eternal light with which childhood fills the world would be extinguished. Not believe in Santa Claus? You might as well not believe in fairies. You might even get me or your dad to hire men to watch in all the chimneys on Christmas Eve to catch him. But even if they did not see Santa Claus coming down, what would that prove? Nobody sees Santa Claus, but that is no sign that there is no Santa Claus. The most real things in the world are those that neither children nor grown-ups can see. Did you ever see fairies dancing on the lawn? Of course not, but that's no proof that they are not there. Nobody can conceive or imagine all the wonders there are unseen and unseeable in this world. You may tear apart the baby's rattle and see what makes the noise inside, but there is a veil covering the unseen world which not the strongest man, nor even the united strength of all the strongest men that ever lived could tear apart. Only faith, fancy, poetry, love, romance can push aside that curtain and view and picture the supernal beauty and glory beyond. Is it all real? Ah, darling Kate and Chad and Christopher, in all this world there is nothing else real and abiding. No, Santa Claus, thank God, he lives, and he lives forever. 1,000 years from now, my darling children, nay, 10,000 years from now, he will continue to make glad the heart of childhood. Believe, my darling Kate, Chad, and Chris, and remember always that you three are my greatest gift. Merry Christmas, Mom.